Hello, welcome to Mama Juju Tarot. I'm going to be performing the Capricorn reading for the month of October 2020. Hope you guys are doing well. If you are interested in a personal reading, please email me at mamajujutarot@gmail.com. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate any support that you can provide. Capricorns, I love you guys, my little cat babies. I can relate to you guys a lot because I'm a Cap cusper, and I have significant Capricorn placements, such as Mars and Capricorn in the 10th house. Yes, so I can relate. But anyway, back to you guys. Cat babies, what's good? Wait, let me answer that for you. A lot's about to be. Let's get into your reading. You guys got the Ten of Pentacles out first. You've reached a point of completion and accomplishment in your journey. You're on a successful career path. You've made smart financial investments and have a stable home life. And you may possibly have a committed or long-term relationship. Next card out, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is a James Brown card of the tarot. It's like the hardest working man in show business type of card. You guys are hardworking. You're methodical. You're detailed, oriented, and you just work hard. So you guys don't mind putting in the work to get the results you want. And it looks like if you haven't been doing that, you're going to be doing that in the month of October. And then you got the Nine of Swords reversed. You're experiencing a state of deep inner turmoil as a result of your mindset. And you may be keeping this to yourself, but it's time to reach out to others for support. So if you guys have been suffering in silence, don't. You don't have to. I know that you guys are very prideful, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're used to doing things on your own. I mean, I know. I get it. But you don't have to. There are people around you that love you and want to be there to support you. So just know that you don't have to go through this alone, even if you just need somebody to talk to. You got people out there that will lend a listening ear if you just need to get some stuff off your chest. But also, certainly, I mean, I know that you guys are very wise. You're one of the wisest signs in the zodiac. I mean, you're the 10th sign. So, you know a lot, but if you need help, reach out. I mean, even if it's just to shoot some ideas off somebody, someone you trust, do that. It'll help. And you got the Eight of Swords reversed. You guys are being plagued with self-limiting beliefs. You may believe that you don't deserve success or love, but you do. I'm here to remind you that you do. And you know the thing that's strange about our mindset is that, you know, a lot of times it's like things that they're subconscious responses to programs or past conditioning. A lot of it has to do with, you know, our upbringing. You know, they say that you spend the rest of your life getting over your childhood, and that's true in many cases, but it doesn't have to be true. Because all those things that you were told you were that you didn't believe, if it's self-imposed restrictions, then nip that, because you guys deserve the best. If it's old programming, nip that too. Don't believe the lies you've been told. You deserve happiness and great things. I know you probably haven't had a lot of it in your life, but it's coming. So get ready. And then you have the Death card. Which I love the Death card. You know, a lot of people fear the Death card. Bring the change, baby. This is symbolic of the end of a major phase or an aspect of your life that you realize no longer serves you. You guys are about to transform your life. Congratulations. And you know, and this doesn't even have to be people. It could be. I mean, people that are in your life that don't need to be. And you know that they need to be removed. But it could be thought processes. It could be thought processes. Don't let monkey mind and old conditioning restrict you. You guys have too much potential. You're in gear or up for too much success. Don't. Then you got the Ten of Cups. Come on up, baby. Come on up. You are or you will be experiencing happiness, joy, contentment, and emotional commitment. This is all particularly in relationships and love. So after the transformation you're going to go through with the Death card, you're in for good things, new things. Change is hard. Nobody likes change. Especially, I know that you guys don't, but I say that lovingly. But change is necessary for the good to come in. So whenever you see the change happening, don't freak out. Ride the wave. Just ride the wave. It's leading to good things. Then you got the Six of Pentacles. You may be sharing your wealth in abundance with others. You may also be the recipient of other people's generosity. So this will help you get back on your feet if you guys are having any troubles financially or anything like that, or that, that could even be support. Regardless, this is a card of financial harmony. Then you got the Wheel of Fortune. You're being asked to be optimistic and have faith that the universe will take care of you and your situation. You guys are at a critical turning point. Opportunities that you never could have dreamed would be available to you are. They're going to be available to you. They are. You don't believe me now? Just wait. Just wait. Then you got the big daddy of the tarot. You got the Emperor. I mean, he's gonna be like, believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. I mean, for real. He's gonna love it when you call him Big Papa too. You have an Emperor coming into your life. Could be an Aries. Could be any sign though. They're gonna be stable, and they're gonna be a rock you can rely on. This also establishes, this represents an established commitment or committed relationship. And it's someone you can rely on. This is going to be husband material. You're going to know when you meet them. Or, I don't think they're in your life yet. But when they show up, you're going to know them when they show up. When you meet them, you or they may believe that this is your soulmate or a life partner. There's going to be a lot of sexual chemistry and lust. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to require open communication and raw honesty. And to be vulnerable. I know you guys don't like to be vulnerable, but it's going to be required in this relationship. And this is someone you can be that with without fear of them abusing it or taking advantage of it. Because in doing so, it's going to create a harmonious and fulfilling relationship built on trust and respect. What you're being asked to do right now is get really clear about your values and your beliefs and what you want. Set those healthy boundaries up front and decide what your non-negotiables are in relationships. What are your non-negotiables? Make a list. I know you guys love making lists. Get it out. Make a list and check it twice. Because get really clear on who you are. A lot of you may think that you know who you are. Or you're really clear on who you are. You may not, though. Make a list. Get a list out and write one. You may be surprised. I say that because this is the one. Set those ground rules up front. Stay true to who you are and be authentic and genuine in everything you do. Work, relationships, and love. You may be facing a moral dilemma. You have to consider all consequences before you act. I didn't say this is going to be a perfect relationship. I never said that. No relationship is perfect, especially when you're dealing with a soulmate or divine counterpart. But they do love you, or they're going to, and you will love them. So, congratulations. Be careful. I mean, I guess be careful what you ask for, because it looked like it just showed up. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but he will be showing up. So, I pulled some Lover Oracle cards for you guys. And we got playfulness, Says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. And you got time. You're trying too hard. Give it some time. So, I mean, you know, when you meet this person, I mean, you're going to know who they are when you meet them. It's going to be pretty clear. But don't rush it. Try not to rush it. That's going to be the deal. Because I know how Capricorns are. I mean, you're very regimented, methodical, you know. I have to have a standard operating procedure. I've got some SOPs, you know, you'd like to stick by. But I say that jokingly. But just give it some time. Be cool. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Yes. Accept them for who they are. I mean, if there's something that's just crazy, that is unacceptable, I mean, that's one thing. But there's something that you can... That's it. That's not one of your non-negotiables. I mean, just be flexible. Try to be. I mean, I know. I can relate. It's hard. But try. You may want to try with this one. Just a word of advice. It's a suggestion. It's not advice, actually. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Yes. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. It's only to a happy destination. Just go with it. And then the last one is my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we're always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. That's right. Remember that. Remember that. Then I pulled a few the Power of Surrender cards. You got surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder of all life. This attitude will keep you connected to ecstasy of flow. Be in flow state, guys. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. It's important if you have any healing work that needs to be done due to previous relationships. I mean, because it happens, guys. Look at that as well. Who do you need to forgive? What healing needs to happen? Anything that could possibly jeopardize this healthy relationship that's coming in, heal it. Work through it now. You're gonna have a little time, not much, but a little bit. So start doing that. Then you got surrender to the fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you're cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or your relationship, or even if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith in all as well. And so regarding your reading, I spoke of that. Change is coming in, but not all change is bad. Most change is good. It's just about your mindset about change. I mean, I like change, especially if, the situation isn't, what I wanted it to be. If it, change is good. Accept it. It's coming. Okay. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will bring you clarity or even solve the problem. Yes, don't overthink things. I know you guys like to think you're smart, but you don't have to, don't overthink everything. Because then it just leads to questions that really shouldn't even be there. You know that. Surrender to drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. Yeah, don't go Queen of Swords on them. Don't cut them. Don't cut them. I mean, be the better person. You guys, you are the better person. Remember that in every situation. Be the better person. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And that's really important when this comes your way. Just be you. That's why they love you. That's why they're going to love you. Is for you, not because of who you think that they want you to be. Any of that. Just be you, okay? And then I pulled the Divination of the Ancients just for advice. And we got Wheel of Fortune. When you got Wheel of Fortune, in your reading as well. So I thought that was cool. But anyway, I'll put that there. So the book says, it's Wheel of Fortune, and then under it has fate. It says the Wheel of Fortune can raise you to high or low. Oh, good Lord, hold on. The Wheel of Fortune can raise you high or bring you low. You may feel like the luckiest person alive when all is going your way. But when a blow strikes, it can feel like the end of the world. Now, La Roue de Fortune asks you to be completely indifferent to both victory and defeat. If you live by this rule of acceptance, you will master the teachings of fate. Who can be both an unjust and cruel goddess, as well as a fair and generous one? Get your reactions in check and realize that the wheel has spun you into lessons designed for your learning, understanding, and spiritual growth. When you envy someone else who rides high, know everything can change with a spin of the wheel, that propels you to the same dizzying heights. The wheel hath turned, my fate is sealed. It's plain to see, or 'tis concealed. I must embrace the lessons won. My future's bright, my fear undone. Other divinatory meanings. Jealousy and envy are useless emotions. Your turn will come. What goes around comes around. It's how you deal with an outcome that's important. There are lessons to be learned. This is part of your soul's journey. Enjoy the ride. If you guys have any loose ends or any closures that need to happen, extend those with grace. Be mindful of how you would want to be treated in that situation. Do what's in your best interest, but do so with dignity. You guys are one of the classiest signs, the most etiquette of any of the signs out there. I know you know how to do that. I'm happy for you guys. I'm very excited for your October. You deserve this. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Okay. All right, guys. Much love. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that October is wonderful for you. And until next time, much love. Namaste.